WP, I'm tired of chess. Everyone always challenges me, and I always win in the end, Death moans. I want to mix things up a bit this time, he says, indicating your shelves of Warhammer 40k miniatures. And you said this war club is played mostly with dice. Death said, his words not spoken but heard, each syllable weighing my mind down. Warhammer, I corrected him politely. And yes. But to play, you must first choose an army. I usually play black to give my opponent the first turn. I chuckled lightly, Warhammer goes beyond that. There are many factions, each with a set of advantages and unique mechanics. It's more varied, let's say. I see, Death nodded along. Sir. Death, if I may, why the interest? I questioned carefully. It is customary for me to play a dead soul. Should they win, they get an extension. Everyone picks chess, and in the end, I always win. It gets boring, you see. Death explained, the small, blue lights in his empty eye sockets flickering lightly. Can't argue with that, I shrugged. What army would you recommend for me? I looked over my collection. I was an avid fan, and had at least a solid composition for every faction. My eyes finally settled on a familiar sight. I believe Necrons would suit you. Why I asked that? I blinked slowly and looked at the cold skeletal faces of my Necron warriors, before shifting my gaze to the cold, skeletal face of Death. No reason, I lead. What about these? Death asked, and pointed a skeletal finger towards a group of hardened warriors. A great choice, I commended. You'll need these, I said and slammed a large box on the desk. Are all these dice? Death asked. Yep. That is an obscene amount of dice. 1. That's orcs for you. They shoot a lot. They miss a lot. But you're bound to hit with some of the bullets. Death paused for a moment. Yes, he finally said. This amuses me. Good, I smiled. Now, if you want to just get into a game quickly, we can do that. I would like to experience this game fully if that is quite alright. Well, I said and scratched the back of my neck, to really get into Warhammer, I personally think that you have to start by painting your own army. Really immerse yourself. I got some blank models, but no paints at the moment, I'm afraid. Will these suffice? Death said and pulled a cluster of glass bottles from his robe, each containing different paint. I picked one up, it was a color that didn't actually exist. Just looking at it hurt my eyes. I hastily put it back down. Yes, these are perfect. Now, allow me to tell you the first cardinal rule of Warhammer, I said with a stern expression. Yes. Always thin your paints, I laughed. To give Death credit, it truly was an obscene amount of dice. Each was blessed by Gork, or perhaps Mork, to guarantee that the rolls would be wildly inconsistent, to even the most skilled hand. Seriously. Always.